Howdy! Today is Julius's very first ride under saddle. My little sister Ellen has the honors of putting the first ride on him. And here in a minute she's going to show you some of the groundwork exercises she's been doing under my instruction to get him ready for riding. He's been ready for a while now, but he's had some time to grow up and grow into himself a little bit so that he's ready to accept a rider. And recently he's been doing all his groundwork over again in a bit so that we can do his first ride with a bit. It's not something I always do, but it's just something we're gonna do for him. So let's get started. Okay, what's the first thing you want to do? Flexing? Let's do the exercise stuff first. Let's do lunging. So grab one of those reins and lunge him with the bit. So the first thing that we taught him from the ground with the bit was lunging, because he's very good at it in the halter. So he already knows what's expected of him. We're just adding that bit pressure so he can start to get used to following the pressure in his mouth. And before we ever started working with him in a bit, he learned how to pack one around without any pressure being on it. So we spent a few days where he'd just carry around the bit and we'd do all the groundwork in the halter. So he got used to carrying it without any pressure. Then we moved up to using it for his groundwork. And you can see that he is not pulling on it at all. His mouth's completely closed. He hasn't pulled against it once. He hasn't gaped his mouth once. He knows exactly what's expected of him. So that's how we knew he was ready for this first ride in a bit. Ellen, you want to change directions? Good. You can use the same rein. Or not. We've got an audience over here, a family. Family, say hi!
Where's the family?
That was slow. This is Ellen's first time to put a first ride on a horse. So we're having a good time. Good. Alright, that's enough lunging for now. What do you want to show him next? Flexing? So Julius learned how to flex before in a halter, and he relearned it with a bit. We made sure he was nice and soft. Good, very good. He's made a lot of progress on that. That was probably one of the more difficult things to teach him. She's going to turn him around to show y'all better. His other side. Good. Good, very nice. We also did some ground driving. There is a whole video on teaching him how to ground drive, so be sure to check that one out. Ellen, you want to show them some of the leading and backing exercises we did with the bit? Ellen is a pro at ground driving. She did her freestyle with her filly for the 2020 Fort Worth Extreme Mustang Makeover. She did the freestyle 100% ground driving, and they placed first. So she's gonna walk. She's gonna ask him to stop with just the bit, and then she's gonna bump on him a little bit to ask him to back up. Good. Good. And everything else he knows from the ground, we've done with the bit in his mouth. You want to show him how we start introducing a horse to a rider? Yeah, I don't think we'll need that again. Yeah, go ahead and put your helmet on. So Ellen's gonna shake on the stirrup, slap on the saddle. This is all stuff that's been done before. And he is very accustomed to it. She's gonna come back over to this side. She's gonna show how we start getting a horse used to someone mounting. Ellen, flex him around, please. There we go. This is how we start, so that if he spooks, all he can do is spin in a silly little circle. He can't take off. Good. Now take it one step further. What do we do next? Good, she's standing all the way up. Just gonna pet down his neck, pet down his butt. Make sure that he's completely comfortable with her moving around up there. This is all stuff that we've been doing to him for weeks and weeks and weeks. We're just showing y'all how we approach this. Now go on, take a side saddle seat. This is my personal move. I like to sit up there sideways. You can kick your feet around, you can do a little dance, you have a lot more freedom to move. You're more centered on their back than when you're just standing in one stirrup. And they get used to you being up there. Good. She's going to show you on the other side now. Kick your foot out. We always kick our foot out when we're doing this. Ellen, show what would happen if you were to spook and jump off. What would you do? If you were to spook and run away, what would you do? Or try and buck, or what would you do? No, you'd slide right down. If he did something too spooky, she'd slide right down and she'd be safe right there. All you gotta do is slide your butt down. Good. Now if he was just walking off a little bit, she'd stick on up there. Let him walk a little circle until he settled down. Good. You ready? I think he's as ready as he's ever going to be. So when she gets up there, all she's going to do is sit in one spot and practice her flexing. Good. And if she feels nervous, all she's going to do is ask him to flex back to her foot. Yeah, let's switch sides now. Good. Switch sides. Good. Now pat him down on the neck, pat him on the butt. Good. He is obviously very relaxed. The first thing I teach a horse under saddle, after flexing of course, which they should already know pretty well from the ground, is yielding the hindquarters. So she's going to flex him around, she's going to take her right foot, she's going to slide it back, and she's going to push that hip over. Go on, push that hip over. Your leg's not long enough. Let up on his face a little bit. Good. There you go. Good. Let's try the other side. Y'all can see now how she's going to slide that left leg back. Push, 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 push. Keep your foot in the stirrup, silly. Let up on your hand some. Good. There you go. Good. We don't have to flex them all the way around. Do it a couple more times each side. Let up on your hands. Good. I think he just needs more freedom to move. Keep practicing that both ways. Good. Yeah, see? It's really only like a half flex we do when we're teaching them to yield their hindquarters. Tap, tap, tap. Come on, push. Good. Now let him. Good. Yeah, let him be. You feel good? Yeah? You want to start taking some steps forwards? What she's going to do is she's going to turn him in a circle, see if she can get him to walk forward. So right hand and push, push, push. Good. Now release. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just see if she can unlock his feet a little bit. Good. And she might even move his hip left, move his hip right, move his hip left, move his hip right, until it's easier for him to just walk forwards. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Take your split rein and tap his hip. So keep holding on. Tap his hip. There you go. Good. I think the biggest misconception people have about starting horses under saddle, the biggest oh, I didn't realize that they run into, is that horses don't know when you squeeze them with their legs they're supposed to go forwards. That's not something they're born knowing, that's something they're taught. So usually the hardest part is to get them moving forwards off of your leg. So she's going to keep unlocking his feet. Go ahead. Good. She's going to reward him every time he tries to take a step forwards. Good. See? His front feet move forwards. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Now rub him down. Yeah. Alright. Go on. Keep going. Let's get some forward steps out of this boy. He wants to be lazy today. Yeah, there you go. Look, he's yawning. He says this is boring. Don't let him. Squeeze him forwards. Good. He did that to me once when I was sitting on a side saddle and I was practicing flexing when he was first learning an under saddle. He didn't know what I wanted, so he just went and laid down. Julius. Yes. Yes. He's like, this is what you want, right? Good boy. Yeah, and once he's moving out freely, then she can practice her stops in a minute. Once she's turned so the camera can see what she's doing. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Give him a little more room with his face. Give him a little tap. Oh, there he goes. A little tap from behind, maybe. Good. Good. Yeah, there you go. Loose reins, let him walk wherever he wants. Squeeze him forwards. Squeeze him forwards. Now whoa. Good boy. Now squeeze him back. He's going to try that back up. Gentle at first. And then bump, bump, bump. See how she's vibrating her hands? Good. Let him go. Good boy. That's why we taught him all that on the ground, so he'd know it more or less once we got under saddle. Let's get some more forwards motion out of him. He's got some more forwards in him. Good. And if she's having a lot of trouble squeezing him forwards with the legs, she's going to use that split rein and give him a teeny tiny tap on the hindquarters because he knows exactly what that means. Squeeze him forwards. Squeeze him forwards. Good. Little less leg, Ellen. So before you use a ton of leg, you're going to go straight to that hand. watching with my phone. I wasn't following with the camera. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Squeezing forwards. Good boy.
Nice work.
Let's try another whoa. Bump it backwards. Once she gets a good backward step out of him. Tippity tap, 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 tap. Good. Now we love on him. Good. Let's see if you can turn him and walk straight towards me. You think you can do it? Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. And turn right. Or left, you're left. You were already doing it, so good job.
Nice, Ellen.
He's such a slow poke. Yeah, so she's always going to back up those legs with the hand because he doesn't know what her legs mean yet, not fully. Let's try another whoa. And back. He doesn't fully know what those legs mean, but he knows what that split rein on his butt means. It means go forwards. So we're starting with something he doesn't know, and if he's still a little confused on it, we use the cue he does know. And eventually we'll only need the no cue to be able to tell him to go forwards. Straighten him out. Yep, straighten him out. To the left. Buddy. Now squeeze and push. There you go. Let's get a lot more forward momentum out of this boy. We'll just go round and round and round. We'll free up his brain into a forwards state if we do less stopping and backing. Whereas if you have a horse that is more wanting to go forwards, you'll do a lot more stopping and backing, getting him thinking more in one spot.
Very good, Ellen.
Good. Let's cross the round pin. Change directions.
Not Ellen.
He looks like a lesson pony.
Feels like one.
He feels like one. Keep going. There you go. And whoa. Pack him up. Good. Oh, we have a visitor. This is Sparkle. She is quite the character. Let's get some more forward motion. Come on. Good job. Good job. That's lots more forwards. See if you can get them to stretch out a little bit. Squeeze. There you go. Now once you get some more forward motion, what I want you to do is as you're going, I want you to be shifting your seat. I want you to be rubbing down his neck, rubbing down his butt as you go. Don't lose your reins. Keep a hold of them, at least with one hand.
I have them with one hand.
And I want her to remind him that she's up there and she's moving and she's going to make noise and she's going to move around and she's going to hop up and down in the saddle. And so, yeah, my sister's my riding dummy. Oh, Senna. Come on, keep him going. Keep him going. There you go. Good. Now I want you to post the walk. Post the walk. We got some excitement over there. If she needs to bring him back to her, what she's going to do is called a one rein stop. She's going to flex him down like we showed you in the beginning and hang on for dear life. Just kidding. I don't think she'll need that. He's a pretty level-headed horse. Good, yeah. So she's going to be letting him know she's up there. Why don't you change directions across the round pin? Change directions. There she goes. Keep letting you know you're up there. Get loose, get loose. What am I supposed to do? Yes, just like that. You don't mind. Do a dance. Do a TikTok dance or something. You don't have TikTok.
Now jump.
You ready to get jogging? Yeah. Let's practice another stop. Good. Good. What she's going to do now is she's going to get him walking bigger and bigger and bigger until he decides he wants to jump into the trot. Well, we don't want him to jump into it. We want it to be a smooth transition. We never want green horses to leap forwards into anything. They might accidentally scare themselves. So she's going to get him moving bigger and bigger and bigger until it's easier for him to just get jogging. You still feeling good up there?
Yep.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Get him thinking forwards. Yeah, let him, reward him for that. Good, rub him down. She's gonna thank him for picking up the pace. Good. Keep going. Let's change directions and do it again. Good, very nice steering. Yeah, make him pick up the pace. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go on, go on. Let's not.
What's yours first on? Oh no.
He's literally an old lesson horse.
He is an old lesson horse. He even looks old with how gray he is.
How old is he?
2, well, almost 3. He's basically 3. Good, reward him. We don't want him to feel pushed and pushed and pushed. Let's change directions, do it again. Actually, practice a stop when you get faced up to me. Squeeze them forwards. I'll tell you when to whoa. Forwards, 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 and whoa. Good. Squeeze them backwards. Good boy. Now let's get going. Whichever way, I don't mind. This time I'll let you get him jogging if you want to. Yes, you have permission to tap him. Yay! Good. Yeah, and she's gonna reward him for picking up that jog. Did he stop him, or did you stop him?
He stopped at Madeline.
Oh. He likes Maddie. Alright, let's get him moving again. Good, a little bit more this time. Let's see if we can do a full lap. Keep him going, keep him going. And let's try for a whoa!
He listened to you.
Yeah, and back him up. Good boy. Now let him rest a minute.
Next, bring me Ambassador, and after that, I want Brutus.
Do you want Brutus?
I'm not sure I want Brutus.
The Mustang Whisperer.
Squeeze him forwards. Give him a tap. Give him a tap. Good.
Madeline's not here. Where'd she go? I'm
Oh, yeah.
Let's get him going. Daylight's a wasting.
I didn't notice that. Yeah.
Full lap. Full lap. Make sure you rub him down too. If you can keep him going and rub him down. And post that trot. Yeah. Let's go, let's go. We ain't got all day, Juju.
Come on, load.
She needs to keep him moving forwards first. Good girl. Rub him down, bounce around, make some noise. No, I'm trying to avoid getting that buck.
trying to avoid the doctor getting
And whoa. Good one. Back him up. Keep him going backwards. Good. You're about to hit the panel. Let's go. Other direction. Says side pass.
What do I do?
You want to lope on him today?
Sure.
You got to get all the forward motion out of him. He can't be dropping back down. Otherwise, he'll slam the brakes on you and you'll fly off. It is a weirdly shaped round pin. Go, go, go. There you go. That's it, girl. You got the hang of this. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Ah, he's good. How's he feel? Is he comfy? And whoa. There you go. Good boy. Let him rest. Good boy. This is what he thinks of that. Alright, let's get him moving out big. Go, go, go. Get him thinking forwards. He likes to go forwards. Give him a spank. Give him a spank. He knows better now. Go, go, go. Come on. Treat him like he knows better. Good. Change directions at the trot if you can. So this way. Go, 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 go. Squeeze. Squeeze.
Over there.
Good. Get him going, get him going.
I got distracted.
He knows better by now. Oh, he wants to lope now. His right lead's his good lead too. I trust you. Keep him going forwards though, and sit your butt down.
No corners. Not doing that today.
Almost. Kind of. There you go. Good. Now, whoa, whoa, whoa. Good. Good boy. Let's walk a little bit. Change directions and start walking. Squeeze him forwards. Left rein, there you go.
Frank is too distracting. He's cute.
Ready to get him going again? We'll do one more lope and you'll be done, if you can lope a whole lap. Squeeze him forwards. Good. You're already riding like a colt starter with your arms all straight and forwards. Go on. Good. Don't fall on his neck now. Don't worry too much about where he's going. Just get him forwards. Good. Forwards, 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 forwards. Go on. Forwards. Let's go. Keep him going, keep him going, keep him going. Yeah! And whoa. Keep him backwards, backwards, backwards. Good. Good job. Yeah, good first ride. That's for all the ponies. Show him his boss.
There's no more taps. Taps went by ya.
He's pooping, he's pooping, he's pooping. Okay, now go. Go, go, go. One lap. One full lap.
Ellen, remember, he won't get a view than you are of him.
Stop at the tarp.
Whoa.
Yeah! That was a stop.
Watch out, you're gonna hit it. Right.
Good timing, Millie.
Stopping in the corner.
Good training, Ellen.
Nice work, Ellen.
You out of breath?
A little bit.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Now you can say you've started a horse. Whoa. Let's practice some flexing before you hop off. Really, really good ride for Mustang Julius today. He was awesome. No funny business. Just had to learn how to keep going forwards, that's all. Good, you can hop down now. Whenever we hop down green horses, we always keep them flexed. There you go. Good job, come over, give me a high five. Let's go, Mustang trainer.